I'm back, bitches. It's been like 6 weeks. I've been doing the summer holidays, a lot of parenting. Parenting's tough, man. Big hats off to any single parents out there. Like, I've got a wife, but it was her turn to do working this year, so she worked and I looked after kids. And, oh my gosh, having to entertain someone constantly for 6 weeks is it's tough. Big respect to single parents and teachers, because kids, hard work. But anyway, yes, I'm back, and I got loads of videos lined up, which is good. So I got lots of things to film. Should hopefully have at least one video a week for the next few months, because I got loads of stuff backed up. And we're going to start off with just good, inexpensive headphones. The Koss KHP30i, the grey edition. It's interesting. Like, I haven't had a lot of experience with Koss. But I know that James, our technician, he has access to a lot of very fancy headphones. You know, you can just pick stuff up, have a listen to whatever you want around here. But it's not unusual to see him rocking a set of these. So, and apparently they're the tits. So let us have a look at said tits. Oh, sticky bits. Come on, let me in. Right, cool. So here it says, "Hearing is believing." Could be true. Like, I don't know. I hear ghosts a lot in our office when there's no one here. There's just bumping around and things fall on the floor. I've never seen them, so I don't fully believe in them yet. So maybe hearing isn't entirely believing. But hearing's enough to freak you out when you're here on your own. Right, okay. So, you know, a lot of plastic. Would like to see that cardboard. That's the way most headphone companies seem to be going now. You know, they're getting good, putting stuff in cardboard boxes, but obviously these have been around for years. They probably just haven't updated the packaging. But, you know, cardboard's the future, man. We don't need plastic for this kind of thing. Plastic's a great material, but not for something that you're only going to use once. You know, plastic bottle that you reuse, great. But yeah, plastic packaging, just no need for it. Okay, so we're in. Right, so I've got some other open backs here. The Edition XS. That's the only thing I've got to hand that I can compare them to that's open back, because these are open or semi-open, and already I'm seeing that the Koss has some advantages. Much lighter. It's got the nice head strap on it already. For these, you have to buy someone's, like Capra's or ours. Yeah, so it's already got that, so they should be super comfortable. And it's got a remote, which the XS don't come with as standard. So already winning at life. Let's have a further little. Oh, I'm seeing some other cool stuff. Didn't expect this to be exciting, but look, on the end of the cable you've got a little spring in the jack. Now I know that's quite a 70s thing, but it does actually give really good strain relief, because that's the place your cable's going to wear out, and that just stops it from bending at too tight a radius if it gets yanked on. Thus hopefully making your cable last longer. So the cable, it's alright, it's a pretty good cable. I've seen it's better than you get on a Grado. It's, you know, it's thin and it's light and it's not too bad. It's a little bit tangly by the look of it. It's got a little Y splitter. Oh, isn't that cute? So these are the headphones themselves, and yeah, just super light. So I suppose if you're using them portably, just going to be incredibly comfortable, especially with the headband like that. That seems unnecessary on something so light. Oh, right. So the ear cup. So this is hard plastic. Ear cup's hard plastic, and then there's like a flexible material in here that lets it angle. So that's a very clever way of getting a hinge that doesn't rattle. So there's no rattle in there, but you can articulate the ear cups to fit your thing. I've not seen that before, so that's really interesting. So that's a rubberized bit there that moves. But yeah, that head strap just comes out, so you can replace that. That's the scored. Clicky jobs, you know, pretty basic clicker, does the job. But how do we get into them? Oh, that's good. We're nearly in. Okay, so inside there's Koss's own driver. As you can see there, it's pretty nice looking thing, and interestingly, rather than having paper on the back, you've just got lots of little holes in the plastic. That might make construction a bit cheaper, because these are, you know, incredibly cheap for the kind of quality that you're getting. You've got a little bit of foam in there, which will have been to do with tuning. That's all cut to size. The pads, are they replaceable? Yeah, you should be able to replace these pads, which is kind of nice. Let's just get that off. And there we see the underside there. You can see the black diaphragm in there. And that is, what's that? That's roughly 35mm-ish driver in there. So again, it's all right. But I suppose the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I'm going to have a listen to these now and see what they sound like. Yeah, if you go online, there's lots of mods for the Koss stuff. So there's loads of stuff you can 3D print and mess around with, which is pretty cool. So you could, you know, there's kits for detachable cables and all kinds of stuff where people have just modded these. So it's a good modding community out there already for these. Just clip it, and I can kind of see why. It just all clips together. It's pretty clever. He says, failing to get it back together. There we go. Click. Right, we're in. Cool. Okay, so yeah, pretty good. Look, so yeah, if we take a look at the graph, that's not bad, is it, for a cheap pair of headphones? As I said, it kind of rolls off a little bit, you know, from about 100 hertz, so you don't get the super deep bass on there, and there's a little bit of hump in the middle, in the mid range, you know, so quite mid forwards. So, you know, around 2K is a little bit of a hump and then a dip, which looks like it's because of some kind of phasing issue. If we look at the phase graph down the bottom there, and again, the treble's pretty smooth. So yeah, fair play, Koss. It's for a cheapy, super lightweight pair of headphones, they're pretty good. You know, it's nothing. Yeah, I've seen much more expensive headphones, much more elaborate. They've got a worse looking graph than that, and that have lots of things wrong with them. Whereas that, it's not amazing, but there's nothing wrong with it. And I think that's what you need sometimes. You know, just listening to music, it's fine. There's no need to be an audiophile. Sometimes you just need to enjoy the music. And I'm pretty certain, you know, if you want something light and portable and enjoyable that you can pick up anywhere for next to no money, they're pretty good. So, a revelation, the Koss KHP30i IK. I think the IK is the colour, grey, sexy. Pretty good, you know, pretty good for the money. I'm spoiled with headphones, but I'd be perfectly happy to, you know, on a day out or something, listening to those. They're lightweight, unobtrusive. You know, if you're rocking something like this, you're going to look like an idiot. Whereas, yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Have you experienced some of the Koss headphones? I love the Porta Pro. They're like super cool and retro. But yeah, surprisingly good. Like inexpensive and good. That's my opinion on that. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you had any experience with Koss? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments. And obviously, if you've enjoyed this kind of thing and want to support the channel, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are already subscribed, give us a thumbs up and leave a message. You know, it all helps the algorithm. Show it to more people that see it. More toys we get off companies, the more fun videos we can do. Anyway, yes, it's been lovely hanging out with you guys again. I've missed you. It's been weeks, as I said. It's been weeks since I've been able to shoot a video, so it's been lovely to hang out again. And I'll see you guys again for our next video. I think, for any of you that have hung on till the end, our next video should be the Taliban one, where we've been doing destruction testing on it, which was particularly fun. We've had we shot a load of videos. Unfortunately, I handed the main camera over to someone that didn't know what they're doing, and some of the most expensive and dangerous shots we did didn't come out, so we're having to reshoot some stuff. But we will be doing a video on the Taliban headphones, a surprisingly good studio headphone that I'd never heard of. So yes, next video, join us for the next video. We'll be destroying a pair of these. Alright, loving your work.